Have you ever wondered, what determines how long you'll live after 65? What if small habits today could ensure decades of health and happiness? Longevity isn't just luck, it's science. How are you preparing for your future? Get ready to uncover the essential factors that can transform your life after 65. Let's discover the secrets to living longer and better together. Hi, I'm from Indian Council, your channel for inspiration and knowledge. Here, we share tips for living with health and purpose. Welcome to our community. Subscribe and join us on this journey. Ready to start with energy? Comment now. I'll live with health and happiness. Show you're committed to a long, fulfilling life. Have you ever wondered why some people live to 90 with energy, while others face health issues soon after 65? Longevity after 65 isn't a mystery, but a puzzle we can solve with the right choices. Today, we'll explore the essential factors that predict how long you'll live and how to live well. Ready to change your perspective? First, let's understand longevity. It's not just about counting years, but living with quality, energy, and purpose. Studies show that after 65, factors like diet, exercise, sleep, and even social connections can add decades to your life. For example, a Harvard study tracked people for 80 years and found that strong relationships are the biggest predictor of a long, happy life. Amazing, right? But what does this mean in practice? Imagine two people, John, who eats poorly, doesn't exercise, and lives isolated, and Maria, who eats fresh foods, walks daily, and keeps close friends. At 65, Maria is more likely to live to 90 with health, while John may face issues early. Which path are you on? Think about it. Small daily choices shape your future. Another curious point is stress. Did you know chronic stress can cut your life expectancy by up to 7 years? People who practice meditation or relaxing hobbies tend to live longer. How do you handle stress? Have you evaluated your habits? Let's also talk about genetics. While it plays a role, it accounts for only 20 to 30% of longevity. That means 70 to 80% is in your hands. Isn't it exciting to know you have so much control? From quitting smoking to adding veggies to your diet, every decision counts. Finally, reflect. What are you doing today to ensure a healthy future? Comment below one change you want to make. Let's build a plan together to live longer and better. Now that we understand what shapes longevity after 65, let's dive into practical factors you can apply today to live longer and better. We'll break it into 4 key subtopics: diet, physical activity, mental health, and social connections. Each is a pillar for a long, fulfilling life. Ready to explore how these areas impact your journey and how to start transforming them now? 1. Diet, the fuel for longevity. What you eat can mean the difference between a frail or vibrant old age. Studies like those from blue zones, regions where people live to 100, show that diets rich in vegetables, whole grains, and healthy fats, like olive oil, are key to longevity. For example, in Okinawa, Japan, elders eat lots of sweet potatoes and tofu, foods that reduce inflammation and protect the heart. What do you eat daily? Avoiding ultra-processed foods like chips and sodas is crucial. These increase the risk of diabetes and heart disease, which can shorten life. How about swapping a processed snack for a fruit today? Small changes make a difference. Comment, which healthy food will you add to your routine? 2. Physical activity. Keep your body moving. You don't need to be an athlete to live longer. Walking 30 minutes a day can reduce the risk of chronic diseases by up to 20%, according to the World Health Organization. Activities like gardening, dancing, or yoga count too. The key is consistency. Think of Anna, 70, who started walking in the park and now hikes with her grandkids. What activity do you enjoy and can add to your week? Movement improves circulation, strengthens bones, and boosts mood. Best of all, it's never too late to start. How about taking the first step today? Question: which exercise will you try? 3. Mental health. The mind drives the body. A healthy mind is as vital as a strong body. Chronic stress releases cortisol, which damages organs over time. Techniques like meditation, deep breathing, or journaling can reduce stress. A Yale study showed optimistic elders live, on average, 7 years longer. How do you cultivate positive thoughts? Practices like gratitude, writing down 3 good things from your day, transform your worldview. Try it today and feel the difference. What's one thing you're grateful for now? 4. Social connections. No one thrives alone. Relationships are the secret to longevity. People with strong bonds, friends, family, or community, have a 50% higher chance of living longer, per Harvard. Chat with a neighbor, call a relative, or join a local group. Small gestures create powerful bonds. Who will you reach out to today? Remember, loneliness is as harmful as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. So, build your support network. Comment, "I'll strengthen my bonds," to commit. These pillars are the foundation for a long, happy life. Which will you prioritize first? Let's keep building your path to longevity in the next block. Now that we know the pillars of longevity, diet, physical activity, mental health, and social connections, let's explore deeper nuances and advanced strategies to ensure a long, healthy life after 65. How can small tweaks maximize your results? We'll dive into scientific details, inspiring stories, and practical tools to transform your journey. Question: are you ready to elevate your commitment to longevity? 1. The power of micronutrients and hydration. Beyond a balanced diet, micronutrients like vitamins D, C, and omega-3 are vital for longevity. A study in the Journal of Nutrition showed that elders with adequate vitamin D levels have a 30% lower risk of bone fractures. Foods like salmon, spinach, and walnuts are rich in these nutrients. And hydration, drinking 1.5 to 2 liters of water daily, keeps kidneys healthy and boosts energy. Think of Jose, 68, who added a colorful salad to lunch and a water bottle to his routine. He says he's never felt so energized. Which nutrient can you prioritize today? Tip: consult a nutritionist to tweak your diet. Do you drink enough water? Comment, "I'll take care of my hydration." 2. Resistance and balance exercises. Beyond walking, resistance exercises like lifting light weights and balance training like Tai Chi are crucial after 65. Per the American Heart Association, strength training twice a week boosts muscle mass, cutting fall risks by 40%. Falls are a leading cause of injuries in elders, so prevention is key to living longer. Imagine Clara, 72, who started yoga and now climbs stairs easily. Have you tried something like this? Analogy: your body is like a house. Without maintenance, the walls weaken. Exercises are the bricks that keep it strong. Which balance exercise will you try? 3. Sleep, the underrated secret. Sleep repairs the body and mind. Elders who get 7 to 8 hours nightly have a lower dementia risk, per the National Sleep Foundation. How to improve sleep: avoid screens before bed, create a relaxing routine, and keep the room dark. Think of Marta, 67, who swapped her phone for a book at night and now wakes refreshed. How's your sleep routine? Tip: try chamomile tea or guided meditation before bed. Which habit will you adopt for better sleep? 4. Purpose of life. What drives you? Having a purpose after 65 is a powerful longevity driver. A Japanese study on ikigai, reason for living, showed that elders with clear goals, like caring for grandkids or volunteering, live longer. Find something that brings joy, whether painting, teaching, or helping the community. Think of Carlos, 70, who started teaching guitar and found new energy. What gets you out of bed with enthusiasm? Question: what's your ikigai? Comment an activity that gives you purpose. These advanced strategies show that longevity is built with intention. In the next block, we'll recap and tie it all to your life. Which point inspired you most? We've reached the moment to tie together everything we've explored about longevity after 65. We'll revisit the pillars: diet, physical activity, mental health, social connections, and advanced strategies like micronutrients, sleep, and purpose, showing how they transform your life. We'll answer the questions raised and highlight the practical and emotional impact of these factors. Final question: how will you apply this to live longer with quality? Recapping the pillars of longevity, we started by asking, what determines how long you'll live after 65? The answer lies in daily choices. A diet rich in vegetables and proper hydration nourishes your body. Activities like walking, yoga, or strength training keep you strong and prevent falls. Mental health, fostered by gratitude and stress management, extends life. And social connections, they're the heart of longevity, reducing loneliness and bringing joy. Remember Maria, who lives to 90 with health because of these habits? You can be like her, answering the initial questions. Let's revisit our reflections. How are you preparing for your future? You may have identified habits to improve, like eating more fruit or walking 30 minutes daily. Which path are you on? If you once felt like John, isolated and sedentary, you now know small changes, like calling a friend or meditating, can set you on Maria's path. And the stress question? Techniques like deep breathing or a relaxing hobby are within reach. Every answer reinforces you have the power to shape your longevity. Practical impact on your life. Imagine waking up at 75 with energy to play with grandkids, travel, or learn something new. This isn't a dream, it's the result of applying what we discussed. For example, adding omega-3 found in fish or walnuts protects your heart. Sleeping 7 to 8 hours of sleep keeps your mind sharp. Finding a purpose like volunteering gives your days meaning. Think of Carlos, who at 70 teaches guitar and feels more alive. Each habit you adopt is a brick in building a vibrant old age. What's your next step? Emotional impact. Living with purpose. Beyond the body, longevity touches the soul. Building bonds with friends and family fills your heart with joy. Practicing gratitude turns challenges into lessons. Having an ikigai, a reason to live, makes every day worthwhile. Imagine the emotion of looking back at 85 and saying, I lived with health, love, and purpose. That's true success. How do you want to feel in old age? A call to action. You don't need to change everything at once. Start small. Drink more water. Walk 10 minutes. Give thanks today. Every step counts. Comment below, I'll start my longevity journey to commit. In the next block, we'll bring an inspiring conclusion and an invitation to continue this journey with Indian Council. Congratulations for making it to the end. You've uncovered the secrets to a long, fulfilling life after 65. Diet, exercise, mental health, connections, and purpose. Now it's time to act. Continue your journey by watching our videos on 5 foods that extend life and how to find your purpose after 60. They're on the end screen. Comment, I made it to the end, I'm persistent, I'll live with health and happiness. Show you're committed to success. Subscribe to Indian Council and join our community. Live longer, live better, you deserve it.